So that's the thing right there.
Yeah.
She doesn't see it the same way.
Yep.
And so it's easy to put his position first because I share it. But that doesn't in and of itself make it the best or right decision. It doesn't automatically cancel hers out. And that's the part that creates this really big issue here. She loves her children. She wants to protect her children. And then we use the argument, well, there are people out there who will look at the pictures or see the video and then they'll use that for their own enjoyment. Do you understand that they'll do that anyway? They'll just objectify somebody
Mhm.
else's child because I'm not going to have my children do anything risque. So they're going to objectify any child. So
Yeah.
how is that? How is that on me? So are you saying that there should be no children on TV shows? There should be no children in movies. There should be no school plays. There should be like none of that. Is that what we're talking about? I know that's not what people are talking about. So that's why the conversation has to be had to bring two people to a point of agreement, right?
Mhm.
Like in my situation, my relationship, and this is old school, but that's because me and my wife we very much believe in gender roles as far as how we've metered them out, so to speak. I mean, there's adjustments and shit, but I definitely have veto power. I walk upstairs right now and say, everybody get up, we gonna go walk around the block, and they'll be mad at me, and they will get their asses up, and we go walk around the block. But we would have consequences to me going up there and doing that, right? So will they
Mhm.
follow what I said? Yes, because I'm the authority figure in the house. Will they just take that? No. I will deal with pure hell and subversion, and I will lose the trust of the people that I am charged with leading. So that's where I was getting at with this guy. You may be right, but as a
Mhm.
leader, it being right ain't enough. You have to constantly be building and strengthening and reinforcing trust so that when you say something, even if they don't agree, they will immediately follow what it is that you said. Not because you said it, but because of who you are to them that said it. And when you decide that you're going to abuse that, you destroy it all. Now they're not going to listen to you. They're not going to trust you. They're not going to, you see what I'm saying? So that's where I was coming at with this guy. His positioning, in my
Mhm.
opinion, is right. His approach is atrocious because you just
Mhm.
told her that you have more rights to her children than she does.
Mhm.
Ooh, that's not going to be a good move. And
Why
he
did you
obviously
not go
thought
in there
because he
with
laid down the law, it was over.
some compromises, though? Like you didn't even think of where can I meet her in the middle?
Well, I'm be
Yeah,
honest with
it
you,
was just all no.
may not have had much
Mhm.
of compromises,
Well,
but
I don't see
There
you
may
no.
go
not
into
be.
but you go into the discussion. See what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
go into
There
discussion
needed to
because
have been a discussion at the very beginning instead of what there
exactly
is an order. There
Mhm.
needs to
because
be
then
a
now you waiting
discussion.
until she didn't have videos. She's got groups of people that
He
follow
also
and
never
all this stuff,
checked.
and now you want to change it?
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
don't.
You
Anna,
never
you
checked.
right. 'Cause this was never put out there. How many videos did she make? Because obviously you gave a direct order. And this is why I'm mad at you, dude. You gave a direct order as if that was law. You ain't never checked to see that she followed that order. It was an
Well,
order. That was
He
an
was
order.
well, that's why I don't think you should give orders. But like I said, if I it's rare that I ever tell my wife what to do on anything, right?
Mhm.
Like in all the years we've been together, she probably couldn't count on her whole hand how many times I told her to do something because that's not how I function. But if I tell someone in this house to do something, I trust it's getting done. I'm not following up on it unless it's one of those chore type issues. I'm not following up on it. I said, this is what we need to do. You said, okay, we're done. I trust you to execute the way that you feel best. You know, I gave the vision,
She
you
didn't say
executed,
okay.
we're good, right? But it sounds like she did say okay. She just turned around and went and did what
It
she
did?
wanted to do because he was an asshole about it. That's the way I get it, because he seems like he's the kind of guy who's like, that's what I want done. And then it's like, is it worth fighting with this guy? Nah, I'm just gonna go do my thing, you know? And so he didn't go follow behind her because in his mind it was done. It's like it was literally done. And then when he got around to it, he looked, and this is the way I heard the story. He looked, he saw, that annoyed him, so he went looking more, and he saw it much more, and that's when he blew up. So I think everything makes sense as far as how two people function. Where he messed up is if he believes himself to be a leader. He probably thinks he's a boss, which could be a problem. But if he thinks he's a leader, his mistake was not getting the buy-in of the people that you expect to follow you. Like, even when you give bad direction, you need to get buy-in, you know? Because I don't know, like at work, Marlon, I know you've run into it. Stuff come from up high. That's just stupid, you know? Like, they didn't think about any of the steps it's going to take to execute this thing that they just came up with. But your supervisor is the one who had to bring it to you. So it's going to be on the strength of your relationship with that supervisor, how quickly you just go ahead and just do this anyway. Because I'm doing this really for you, dude, or ma'am. I'm doing this for you. I know that you're in a tough position. You were given direction. We just got to make something happen. It's no sense in me giving you a hard time. Let's just get it done. And when it breaks, we all can go get a beer, right? But if you have no faith in your leadership and somebody comes with a dumb answer, you're not going to bark at them. You're just not going to do it. And that's what she did. I ain't going to do it.
No lie to you, I got in a lot of trouble at work. Why you ain't doing this? Because it's stupid. But it needs to be done. Still stupid.